everyone, my name is BishiDove. Welcome in Bishes, and today I'm cosplaying Ini Miney while we play some more Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are currently in the, I think it's the second episode. I think this is really the first trial other than the tutorial that I've done so far. So we're still in that. But yeah, hello! I'm cosplaying today. I have her little hat. I have the sweater. Nice cosplay, thanks. Nice hat, thanks. a little beret. I had to style my hair and everything actually. I like got a circle brush and I was like, you know, making my hair curl a certain way because my hair doesn't curl like this. It does curl, but not inwards. So it's all curled in. And then these are my bangs, so they get to do what they want to. But yeah, I don't have the headphones on, so I can't hear the music. And it's kind of weird talking out loud without the headphones on. I'm so used to wearing them. I just didn't want to ruin the hair before you guys got to see it, so I'll put the headphones on before we jump into the game and we'll see what my hair does. I don't know what the back looks like. I curled it earlier, but then I lied down and was on my phone, so it might be flat. I didn't put the symbol on for real on the shirt, because like, I like wearing this outside of cosplaying, so I don't want to like put something on it permanently, so yeah, I don't have that, but it's a closet cosplay, you know? All I needed was the hat and the shirt. So. Hey PC man, welcome. Hi Velma, I mean Bishi. Wrong character, alright? Wrong character. You'll see her in the game, which we're about to start. Let's switch over. I'm cosplaying as Ini Miney from this game right here that I'm playing right now. Alright, I think that we can keep going now. So, yeah, part 3 investigation. Now, the last thing I did was try to talk to Mia. I tried to do the stuff with the Magatama with her. I still have notes from last week on what to say that I already completed. And for the part that I got stuck on, Ruuuvo has a walkthrough pulled up and is going to give me some hints. Boopa. Mia, speaking of Boopa. Yeah, Ruuuvo's going to be giving me some assistance in figuring out what to tell her, but let me get up to where we were last time. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. That would be Morgan, her aunt. Take that! Alright. That's one. Aunt was outside with everyone else. Already has an alibi. Cast suspicion onto my aunt. That would be the piece of cloth. Take that! Mm-hmm. Proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood. And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Reading this again with all my energy instead of like at the tail end of a stream, it kind of feels like she's telling me I don't have what I need right now. But Ruuuvo, if you could go ahead and give me a hint, here's all of the evidence that I do have. If you want to look at that. Yeah, let me see what you have in your pocket first. Yeah, so this is everything. Let me know if I have what I need, and if I don't, then we'll have to go figure something else out. You certainly have what you need. Okay, alright. Then I need a hint. I don't think it's the clothing box. I think I tried that. I didn't write down what I tried last time, but I have a hint now, so. Still surprised we saw nothing about FF16. Feels like forever since it was first announced. Yeah, that's one of the games that was announced a while ago that they didn't repeat for today's showcase. Yeah. Maybe they don't have enough really to show, you know? I feel like sometimes they'll rush something to show people and then it kind of looks unfinished or something. And then people are upset about that. You know what I mean? So I'd rather just, you know, let's let them take their time, and then when it's ready to be seen, they'll show us something. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of Final Fantasy fans, they're anxious to see it. I was about to push my glasses up. I don't have any right now. Patronize me more, Mia. Yes. You have what you need. You have what you need to unlock this. That's the hint. So it's the key? Is that it? I don't remember if I tried that last time. Yeah, I'm not being facetious. Yeah. No, I got your hint. I'm assuming it's this. Don't expect any FF7 Remake Part 2 stuff anytime soon until FF16 comes out. Yeah, I'm sure that they're putting all their resources into 16 right now. But that gives me more time to get a PS5, because I'm sure Part 2 will be like a PS5 exclusive. You do have a key item. I certainly do! Alright, there we go. I don't know why I didn't think of that last time. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. Okay. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However... However? Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. Don't need solid proof, okay. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Who or what? Probably Ini Miney, right? I'm very suspicious of Ini Miney. Who I'm cosplaying today. Yeah. Ini Miney. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Ini Miney were in cahoots. Accomplices! Because I knew Ini Miney was involved, and we knew that Morgan was involved, so it makes sense that they worked together on this. Alright, we did it! Let's save over that. Okay. There we go. The aunt and Ini Miney were roommates. They were roommates. The murderer. Why does the word cahoots exist? I don't know. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Ini Miney is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Ini. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Phoenix, come on! Don't be silly. Don't be a silly goose. Don't be a silly little goose. Where is it? There. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? Nick, come on. Morgan wants what Misty is supposed to have. She wants to be the leader of that village, and she can't until basically the mom is considered dead, but that's gonna take too long, so instead she's trying to get rid of Maya. I saw that from a mile away. The word cahoots exists because it's fun to say. Cahoots! Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right. Right, Chief. We won't lose. The timing on that. To be continued. I was so close to getting to the next section of the game last time I played, but I was really tired. Really, really tired. Off topic, but oh. Thank you. Thank you. It's a reflex to do a clonk. Sorry, I had to follow the honk with the clonk. A bit off topic, but forgot to mention at the beginning, today I had the first of one of my online college classes, and the teacher I have has a VTuber model he uses to teach. The future is here. Oh my god. Yeah, so like my professor's a VTuber. Thank you for reminding me to take a sip, PC man. How do you do, fellow kids? What kind of VTuber is it? Is it just like a normal looking one? Like just, I say normal, but like, does it just look like the professor, I guess? I can't believe that. I mean, what's amazing is like they're able to figure out all the technology and stuff that goes into it, because it can be pretty complex. So the fact they went through all the effort to make the VTuber work to teach their classes. Oh, it looks like a Bitmoji of the professor. Oh, okay. So maybe they use some kind of app that helps, like, you know, you just select from different options and then you can just put it on your screen. I'm just glad my classes are on campus now. I hate asymmetric learning. My professor is a VTuber. Sounds like a rom-com manga. Yeah. Oh god. The future is now, and it has VTubers. The first thing one of my teachers said was that he hates us! What the heck? That's terrible. Why? My goodness. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Evie. Thank you. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. That's true. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. There's nothing wrong with that! And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Say it out loud! Say it out loud! Hey, Bipolar Molar. Loving this Velma cosplay from Scooby-Doo Realness. Semi-cosplay. It's definitely a closet cosplay for sure. I'm cosplaying as Ini Miney from this game right here, but I totally understand the Velma. The Velma connotation. I get it. It's the sweater. If I had the symbol that Ini Miney's supposed to have right here, probably be a little bit less, but nah, y'all probably would still say it. Say it with your chest, Nick! God damn it! Say it. Say it out loud. I'm proud of you.
Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
It's the baby!
Hey, good morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Huh? What do you mean?
My mother is coming today to show her support.
I don't think she's here to support Maya.
Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough! You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
Pearly, not this again.
Please.
Oh, sorry. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
Did she do the front-facing face? I didn't forget about her demon voice, but I didn't see if her sprite did the Kubrick stare. I didn't notice. I'm sorry. She's been exorcised. Don't worry, she'll get possessed again later. I haven't forgotten. Oh no, I only do it when she's like... I'm like Pavloved into only doing the voice when she does that. Phew, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way. Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, he just wants to protect her. Aw, from seeing the mom be guilty. Wow. June 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool, wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. It must be really weird, like, knowing you're talking to a dead person's spirit just very casually. Like, she's making jokes at her. This is a dead person. Like, oh. Crunches my popcorn. Judge, is that you? Hashtag over the top. What with the whip?
Gee, is that you?
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Gulp. Don't mess with them. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber... Oh, that the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that, yeah? This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. All right, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Oh boy! Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. Witness. Name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. The spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is... You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room. What? That's what they're going with? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fay, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Is that really possible, though? Order! Order! Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Hoo boy! Maya's escape. Here we go. Alright, let me save real quick. Alright. Calling Scar to the stand. God. That hits especially deep because I just watched The Lion King again. And it made me cry again. After all these years. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door down and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Oh, we did leave the building, didn't we? I didn't trust her. I didn't want us to leave. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. Great strength? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. She's lying. Everything she's saying is a lie. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Maya's escape. Alright, let's see. For the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. English. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fay? Requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady contact the police. Yeah, Lotta getting roasted. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused, on top of which there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. Another what? I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there?
I feel like we're falling into a trap here. You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. Oh my god. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Liar. Liar! Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Getting overcooked. Overcooked too. You can't just mention something in court and they'd be like, nah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're just like, okay, yeah, sure. You don't have to tell us. It's not a big deal. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand. She was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Huh? But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however... The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? Now, question further. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade, Mystic Maya, had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Oh! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Quite suddenly, she thrust me away from herself and escaped the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Is the prosecutor whipping the judge? Oh yeah! She whips everybody! That's just kind of like her thing. She is a prodigy prosecutor, and her personality is just, you know, listen to what I say or I'm gonna whip you. Including the judge. The judge is a little... not all there. He's kind of old and just doesn't really put things together. Yeah, she'd be thrown in jail immediately in reality, but in Ace Attorney, things just happen and people get away with zany things. She whips so much, she's an honorary Belmont. The judge deserves to be whipped. Or does he? Put in a different way. She's just silly and goofy like that. She's just silly and goofy. Girl boss. She may have girl boss too close to the sun. Prosecutor is literally just beating up people. I thought court was supposed to be civil. Not an Ace Attorney, it's not. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at that time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Ack! Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. You sure do! Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However... With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted. So she pushed you away and then she hit you on the base of your neck? That doesn't make any sense. You're saying two different things. Hey Zoe, welcome. How you doing? Innie's here. Yep. Ini Miney. That's me. I can't wait to see her on screen. Yeah, the judge roasted himself. What is that? Is that a worm? With a little cowboy hat? I love it. What is it? It's just a little worm, I guess? Whatever it is, I love it. Long boy. What is that? Lad! I love it. Yeah, we were talking about the PlayStation showcase earlier today. For a while. I think we talked for like 40 minutes at the beginning of the stream. Most of the stream today has just been talking about it. It's a bird? Aren't those little teeth though? Or is that a beak? I thought those little white dots were teeth, so I thought it was a worm. It's a bird with a cowboy hat? If it is a burp, then I love it even more. You see the burp? I guess I see it. My brain keeps reading it as a worm, though. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted. Okay. If you say so. You fainted. I became dizzy, and then collapsed onto the floor. So dramatic. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Okay. So many birds. Hey friend, welcome. I have arrived, as I think I promised, maybe? Perhaps. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Happy Thursday. Move further from the screen? It's pretty far. I think I see the beak, but it just really reads as little teeth for me. I guess it's like a pink and white beak. I mean, I don't know much about PlayStation, but the games look so rad. There were so many great games announced today. Yeah, like I said, we talked at length about them for quite a while today earlier. Yeah, happy Thursday, everyone. I am cosplaying Ini Miney today, who is in the game. We should be seeing her later. I'm assuming she's going to be a witness at some point. She is right here. That's me! This is who I'm cosplaying today. I haven't cosplayed in a while, so... Alright. I think we need to press on this. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? Question further. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Ooh, that's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. It probably will. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yes. That would— Ah! Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? I think I know what they're getting at. Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Ini Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Ini Miney? I think you can see where this is headed. I think so. No, bring her back! Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is like Ini Miney. It's me! I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. God! Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Minnie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Like, I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. It's time. After the murder.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Oh boy. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness.
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Of course. Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
Oh boy. That was no accident. I was drugged with the sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Ini. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like totally like 100% sure.
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
Yeah, okay. The end. I did everything perfectly.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? I mean, we didn't address where Maya was. Oh, no, yeah, we did. Okay, so she's saying that Maya left the room to go and tell her sister, because she was channeling the sister, the truth of what happened. So what I'm thinking, this is thinking further ahead than right now, but what I'm thinking is maybe Ini Miney and Morgan teamed up, and Ini Miney was like, what I want out of this is to, you know, find Dr. Gray guilty of killing my sister, and in the process, you frame your niece, and then that way you can get control over the village, so we both get what we want. But I don't know how we're gonna lead up to everything and how they pulled this off and all of that. So I don't know if this is a lie necessarily. I do think that the car crash happened and everything. I mean, we have evidence of that. But as far as Maya leaving the room and to go and do that, I don't think so. I think what happened was she was unconscious and then Morgan changed the clothes so that they could make Maya look more guilty. And then they're making up this story that she went and told her. I mean, Ini Miney, I think she already knew who was guilty of this before the channeling happened. You know what I mean? Like, this is stuff she already knew or presumed. We should come up with a name for her little dance. The Ini Miney dance, I guess. You're amazing. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, the lady with the whip is Franziska. She is a prodigy prosecutor. Yeah, did anyone clip that? If not, I can go back and do it. Walked away from the stream and I could just hear you talking in that voice. We need an Ini emote, perhaps. Here comes the music.
Like, oh my god. You're like telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Like, as if. That's like so silly.
Is that so hard to believe? Mia came back to do her job from the dead. I mean, yeah. Ini Miney can't be the villain. You're cosplaying as Ini Miney. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've cosplayed as a villain, let's be honest. I have cosplayed as Dio. Half the fun of these games is piecing together how the conclusions you come to make sense. Welcome back. What'd I miss? Bishi's doing the thing, yep. I've been voice acting. Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. So poetic. A poetic queen. Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. More Ini Miney after the murder. Alright. Is this what we've seen already? Yeah, okay. When the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Like, what's a gumshoe? Can I, like, eat it? Is it like gum or something in the shape of a shoe? Sounds cute.
Oh, good night, y'all. Need to go to sleep early. See y'all tomorrow. No worries, Arkham. Thanks so much for hanging out today. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Hey, Punished, welcome. Nice cosplay. That's rad.
Thanks. I'm cosplaying as a character on screen. Not this one, but the red-haired one.
Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Let me read that again without acting. Hold on. Yeah, I think there were sesame seeds in the lunch. Had a premonition. Oh, okay, so that's why he's like, what? Alright. A little later, someone came into the room really suddenly. Do you know the time?
Like maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think.
A little before 11 a.m. 11 a.m.?
Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food.
No. I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room.
Oh, so like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more like clear about it, you silly goose. Oh my god.
It's like Ini Miney, I think. That's how I say it. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really... Yeah? What's the problem?
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Huh?
Never mind. Witness, about this person who entered the side room. It was totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
Oh no!
Like, did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG FF14 has a free trial that lets you play, like, through the first expansion, Heavensward? That's like 60 hours of gameplay. So fab. God.
You gotta clip that one. So funny. I can't wait to see when she drops the act. I know it's an act. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, 100%. You guess?
Like, you're supposed to tell the truth in court? I thought you'd just talk. You know, I thought it was just like a good drama session. We just like talk about all the drama.
Ini Miney, the Square Enix spokesperson. Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright? The defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney? Hadn't seen her in so long, I was so happy in a sad way. You were happy in a sad way? Bittersweet.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
Thank you for the clip. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one again?
But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult. But I like know all about the Kurain channeling technique.
The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? No! No! Question further, yes.
Always question further.
Ini Miney is their community manager. Is she a reoccurring character? I like her. This is the first time I've seen her. I think it'd be spoilery if I were to know that she pops up later in the series. So, I really can't tell you. You really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Just no. I didn't. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection. Could you try using that once in a while? Oh yeah, she does the whip instead of objection, huh? Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Let's say it is important. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. I'm, like, totally cool with that.
Okay, it was my sister.
I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
So no blood? Is that what you're saying? Ooh. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance?
Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird.
Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Huh?
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on or something?
No, you can't! Okay, so we see the contradiction now, right? So I'm gonna press with the costume covered in blood here, but I'm gonna press here and see if she says anything else. Something terrible? What was this thing she told you?
Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it?
Yeah, she actually did.
Did you, like, forget already?
A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess! The reference! Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? No, it's fine. I did just hear this story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again. Very well. May continue your testimony. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Alright, I know what to do. Hopefully. I mean, this is what I think. Yeah, she looked totally normal. That doesn't make any sense. Because of this. If this isn't some kind of character that she's playing, I'm very curious on how she functions. Yeah, like, if this is an act, which I think it is, you know, or if this isn't an act like we think it is, sorry, then how do you just live your day-to-day life like this? No, she does say objection too, okay. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. It's been a while, it's been a week. She does object, she just prefers to whip it good. Valid. Okay, but what would a Bishi Ini versus Ini Miney fight be like? Bishi could beat her? But why would I want to? I wouldn't want to do that.
Like, how can mirrors be real if, like, our eyes are real? So confusing. Like, oh my god.
Bishi be scrappy. Oh, please. Bishi would tiger drop her. Oh, it just...
Like, oh my god.
Bishi's about to take out the ring light in a sec. Nah. I'm pulling my punches. I won't actually hurt any of my equipment. Shadowboxing was amazing, thanks. It's the hat, it brings out a different side of me. Golly, I'm glad I don't go by Fool at Arms anymore. She makes being a fool sound like a bad thing. I like your username, Friend at Arms. It's nice, it's very cute. I think it fits you. Alright, present. It should be that, yeah. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Ini. Like, oh my god. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? I was about to say, you're just taking what Mia said. Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? Actually, I don't know if her name is Ini Miney or Ini Miney. Miney probably makes more sense, but Ini Miney is easier for me to say, so... Just know I'm aware I could be saying it wrong, but I'm choosing to say it this way. You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah. And? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Look at this photograph. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Mm-hmm. Miss Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. I'm not gonna take my hat off, but... I should have had two hats and then I could chew on the other one. Order! Order! Miss Minnie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie? I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me! Her act? It's slipping! You're slipping, Miss Ma'am! I expect hat chewing in the next stream. How about this? When she, because I think she will, when she absolutely loses it, I'll take the hat off. And I'll do whatever she does with it. She did say she was hungry. She just wants a snack. The hat's made of marshmallow. It's supposed to sound like Ini, Meeny, Miney, Mo. So Ini Miney. So it would be Ini Miney. Okay, I'll try to say it that way. Ini Miney. Ini Miney's easy for me to say though, but... Miney. Ini Miney. Y'all mind if I crump for a sec? Does Ini dance? Looks like her sister. Yeah, yeah. When it slipped for that for 1 second. I'm gonna catch her slipping! I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. Eep! And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. When they're lying. When they're caught lying. First of all, calm yourself, witness.
Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. After the Murder, Part 2.
Like, the side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. Huh? And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. I almost forgot. Just realized she has Ronald McDonald colors, yeah. Yeah. The way that Franziska only whips the guys, or Lotta. Yeah, I was about to say, Lotta was included in that. I don't know, we'll see if she does it to Ini Miney.
I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Okay. That's weird. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No.
All right, I guess not. A clock for Ini Miney. Ah, Ronald McDonald. Got caught in a lie. Whack. Whoopsh. I guess not.
Going to McDonald's. What do you guys want?
Oh yeah, French fries sound really good. I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness. Alright. Cross-examination. Let me save. Okay, let me read what she said again. Because it sounded really weird. The side room was kind of dark. The costume is purple, so the blood blended right in. I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. What does she mean by this? I guess I'll press. Okay. I was thinking, like, it doesn't make any sense. Did I miss something? It just doesn't make sense to me. Thanks for reminding me to take a sip. Alright, girl. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. It was. That's why this doesn't make any sense. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Okay, but like, it was bright in there though.
Like, that's right. Jeez, don't push your misconceptions onto me, okay?
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Like, okay. Yeah, shut up, little man.
Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. He's sweating. The costume is purple, the blood blended right in. You didn't see the blood?
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well.
That's
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
It like totally blended in. I like totally didn't. All I was looking at was like her face.
Continue. That's weird. I persuaded her that it wasn't right to do something like that. Like what? And what was your sister, Miss Ini Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was like totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan.
What? For why? Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean?
When? When you... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
I just had a brain blast of what I think actually happened in the case. I want to see.
Like, don't lead the witness, Mr. Wright. I thought you were a lawyer. Like, shut up, Porcupine Head. Oh my god.
When you were in the side room, when you were going to the crime scene, when you arrived at the crime scene. So he asked her, did you notice anything odd, unusual, or out of place? When you were in the side room. At the crime scene, right? Because we should see Miss Morgan, like, unconscious or waking up. I'm talking about when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
What should I do? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wonder if I put too much faith in Innie's ability to do anything with that brain. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial, I know. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. Okay, so maybe that was the wrong choice. Let's try it again. Sister was calm. Miss Morgan was the only one in the chamber. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, out of place? Oh, maybe the jar? The broken jar? When you were going to the crime scene, when you were in the winding way, or whatever it's called. Yeah. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something. I totally can't. Huh. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It is important, yeah. I think it's the vase. The vase jar thing. It's very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber.
Try to remember that time.
Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
I guess this really is a dead end. Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial. Doesn't matter, blah blah blah. Now, is Phoenix saying that because there's really nothing wrong with what she said? Let me look at my evidence real quick. I thought that, Pearl was putting the jar back together. Yeah, broken by Pearl right before... Oh no, right before the murder. Under repair in the hallway until police came. So yeah, she was trying to fix it until the police arrived, which would have been the time that Ini Miney is talking about. So I feel like I should present this. Yeah. Nick's acting like I don't have anything, but I think this is it. Yeah. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So? Like, what does that prove?
Objection! Oh, there's her objection. Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Like, yeah, it's old and stinky. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person. It would be Pearl.
The baby. It's the baby. Uh-oh, stinky. Uh-oh, you're like totally super stinky.
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes? And how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. No! And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
What? Oh my god! Her face impression in the hat!
I'm not doing that. Oh my god, that's a very stretchy hat.
Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Grr. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar.
Ah!
Your nice beret's gonna get all ruined. Oh no. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that.
That's right.
But it was a lie.
I was like sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No. There's no way. How is this child relevant? She's Pearl. She's very relevant. Very important. Demon baby.
Do it! I can't! This hat isn't that stretchy.
Thanks so much for the follow, Moon. There's no way. Your lies end here.
What do you?
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Help me, Mia!
It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. Well? Where's the contradiction? In her testimony... So what he was saying, there's a contradiction that tells us where she was during the murder? Or just where's the contradiction in general that we just discovered, which was in her testimony just now? See, that's why I get confused sometimes. I'm like, what exactly do you want from me? Huh? What is it now? Hey, Parafox, welcome.
Nice cosplay. Thanks.
I've even been acting out all of her lines. I stopped doing it just because it's a lot, but let's see. Let me see her testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
Ah. It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
Was she tearing the hat? It looks like cheese. It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Oh, right. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way.
That sprite of her face, like, going through the hat is so funny. Oh, no.
Like, I heard that they did surgery on, like, a grape? Oh my god, that's, like, so icky. Yo.
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is she wasn't even in the side room to begin with.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. You can see that she's wearing a long halter skirt or something in the back sprite. Yeah! I actually, you know, in order to do this cosplay, I was looking up other people's cosplay of Ini Miney, and I see that most of them wear like a really long brown skirt for her. You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Ini Miney. So, now is the time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? I think she was in the channeling chamber. Take that! Miss Miney was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order, order! That is... Wah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Ini Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Behind the screen. Behind the screen! I don't know where exactly. Somewhere behind the screen, please.
Here, of course. But behind the folding screen? Ah! Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Oh, shit.
Hold on! There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk! Look at her hat! No!
How does it form back to normal, though? Oh, she has an ahoge. Oh. Yeah, let's sit here for a second. We get to see her full sprite without the hat on. No, she's ruining it! The hat's like mochi, it just stretches and goes back together. I didn't think this character was popular enough to have many cosplays of her. There actually were a lot of cosplays of her. If you look up Ini Miney cosplay, there's quite a few of them. Be surprised at how popular some of the characters are. I mean, Ace Attorney in general is super, super popular, right? So I think it makes sense for really any of the side characters to be cosplayed. She's being too rough with it. The poor hat doesn't deserve it. Just hope there's no cosplay of the menace known as Salmonella. I bet there is. Unfortunately. I'm not gonna Google it because I don't want to see it, but probably. Hat made of pizza dough. She stretches it out and kneads it back together.
See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball.
Now, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying,
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. What's she doing now? The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Okay, now I gotta think of something. Well, I guess I gotta take the hat off. I think she's breaking slowly. Hold on. I gotta at least do the hat twirl, right? I gotta at least do that. I don't have the ahoge. I didn't know she had it. Oh, I hit myself in the face. Hold on. There we go. There it goes. I got it.
Put my hat back on. My little hat. Alright.
It really is like Pixado, I know.
Alright. Back to it. Spin, Bishy, spin.
She's slipping. Alright. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. The box? Wasn't the box behind the screen before they moved it to the other room? I think it's that box. What else could it be? That's why Lotta didn't see anyone, because she was hiding in a box. Yeah, you can see the beret spinning back there. Looked it up and there is Salmonella cosplay. Oh boy. Oh goody. Oh no. See, I knew it. I knew it would be a thing. Okay, let's present this. Is it? Okay, I think so. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
Ah! That tiny little box? No person could fit in that.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. That clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
I don't know about that.
I can with some evidence. Let me see. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. The picture? No, not this one. Is it in the back of one of the pictures, maybe? Let me see. I don't see it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do know why we know that. It has a bullet hole 8 inches off the ground. I'm gonna show the screen because that means that this was in front of it at the time the bullet hole was made. So it's either this or it's the box itself again, but I think it's the screen because that's the only connection to the crime scene. Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This, what on earth? I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. Look, there's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order! So, what are you saying? Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Ini Miney? Well, now that you mention it. That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Ini Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No. Stop!
I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition.
Let me say first.
It's all coming together, y'all! This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself.
Correct. It's not possible.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you? The foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? Well, you can't be serious. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. It was Morgan! Grr, this person. If it wasn't someone from Korain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? Grr, grr. You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Grr. Huh? Huh? We got her, folks. We got her. I'm keeping the hat on. I like the hat. We got her. She's a murderer. Oh, another moment of me cosplaying a villain. Yep, she is the villain. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Ladies and gentlemen. Von Karma, it's not possible for one person to do it all by themselves. Phoenix, you just activated my trap card. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. I hope she had some snacks and water in there. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Ooh. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. Poor Maya. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Bang. Ah, yeah. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker, and that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and shot him dead. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. Click. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But, that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. which was a really weird thing for her to say. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. She's sweating. Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Ah! Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still, by chance, evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma? Surely. I knew that wasn't it. I knew we weren't done. Of course it was me. Of course it was me! Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world?
What in the world? He's so flabbergasted.
Ini Miney may be the villain, but she is the moment. Her face, though, scary. What in tarnation? Say what? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
I'm gonna save.
Eh? Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Ini Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? We know the motive.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
A motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. I mean, she even said it earlier in her testimony. She said, well, she didn't say Dr. Gray did it, that's the thing. But she did say that her sister was drugged, and then... No, yeah. She said that she got revenge on Dr. Gray for killing her. So that's the motive. She wanted to kill the person who killed her sister. There was this crash, I was asleep. Remember anything else? I mean, I guess I can say this article because it talks about the accident, and then he'll probably talk about Dr. Gray. Wait, what does it say at the end there? It does mention Dr. Gray, or Gray Surgical Clinic, yeah. Okay. It might be this, or... I'm gonna say the article.
Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright.
Okay, that's not exactly it. Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Oh, well, yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid.
I thought I chose the wrong thing.
No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain. So, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And sides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray.
Well, you saw an opportunity and you took it.
It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona. However you see... Ouch! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. Oh, yes, there is! You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Tisk, tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, like, it's just as I, like, told you.
Hmm?
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Ini Miney. Really?
Hold it!
Ooh?
Mia? Your Honor, please, allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray, and it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
There's a reason she killed him, and there's a reason she killed him that way. Okay. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please.
Oh, God.
If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Yes! Believe in yourself!
I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all.
Eek! Oh, but Garma did whip her! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah!
Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. Oh, and I don't care if you were my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way.
No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait a sec.
Sorry, Ini Miney.
Sorry, girl.
You win some, you lose some. Your final answer, please. What is this, Jeopardy? Hey, Jay, welcome. Big brain power! I've been doing pretty well today, actually. Let's save at the top there. Alright. This is like my main save. The other ones are just in case saves. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true? About my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Ini could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, hello. Ah, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Leave Maya alone! Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Ooh. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
That's all she cares about. Just cares about winning. Yeah, Maya and Von Karmer actually are the same age. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. at District Court, courtroom number 2. Back into the fray! Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Ini Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Ini Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Okay, is it the license? Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but...
Last year's accident.
That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat.
They both fell asleep.
I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Gah! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Oh boy.
Last year's accident. That was last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd, and, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th.
I'm gonna write that down just for my own reference. I don't know if it's in the notes. The 2nd and then the 24th. Okay. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why. Duh.
Something really bad happened at my sister's clinic. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. Okay, Mimi guilty. Technically, right now.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
So she insists it wasn't. The night of the accident, my sis was tired while driving. Hey Bonnie, welcome. Shout out to Bishi for doing the Valley Girl voice the whole stream. We all appreciate it very much. Of course. I like playing Ace Attorney too because I get to practice voice acting. Not that I am a voice actor, but it's a fun thing to try to do, you know? I don't want to voice all the characters in the same tone of voice. I like trying to make them all sound different, even if it is slight. But in her case, not slight. her voice is very different. The night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while driving. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh?
Press harder, of course.
Hello everyone, I'm back in Canada, so my time zone is more appropriate to catch streams now. Oh, wonderful, Bonnie! Well, glad to have you back in the streams, of course. Welcome in. Voice acting is fun, even if you, generally, not you specifically, aren't very good at it. Thank you for clarifying. That emote, so excited.
Like, BishiDove is my, like, favorite streamer.
Thank you, meme guy. It's no wonder that the car accident happened. Press harder. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true.
Ah, but like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. That's a lie.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. She's literally lying. I have her license. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. Anyway.
That's very subtle. Got away. Ah, I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. I think I already have what I need to do this, but I do want to press harder and learn more information. Yeah, license photo. Ini's photo for her driver's license. What the hell? She's totally lying. Okay, I do want to press her on everything else, but I know what to do. Okay, she was... Yeah, and then I was also tired. Okay.
Like, subscribe to BishiDove on Twitch and YouTube. They're like so in right now. Oh my god. Thank you. And like, don't forget to like, smash that like button and hit that bell. Like, ting.
Thank you for the little advertisement. Okay, let me press on everything else. The accident happened at night, correct?
Yeah, like, it was at like 1 AM or so, I think. I had like a paper due like really soon. So like, I hadn't slept and was working like real hard.
So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened.
Yeah.
Woke up because of a jolt, sea of flames. You have Ini down to a T. Thank you.
Aw. And like, their style is totes adorbs.
Thanks. Woke up because of a jolt, sea of flames around me. Okay. She's just complimenting her own style.
Like, I love her white beret and her yellow sweater turtleneck. Like, so cute. Like, totally something I would want to wear too.
And your sister? What happened to her?
I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. I like totally had like no clue what was going on.
Opened the door and got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail.
I like kept wanting to forget that time, so like I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore.
Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself.
I think I like gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know?
If it's that article, then I've already got it.
Yes, I do.
And we can present her license to this. Okay. Actually, let me save real quick too. No worries, meme guy. No worries. Yeah, presenting the license.
Like, oh my god, it's like we're twins or something. So freaky, but like so cute at the same time, you know?
Okay, present license. Yeah. Miss Miney, That was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
That's not true. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did— oh,
ouch!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like, last November.
November? What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the— That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate. Oh my god. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would've like let me drive.
Yow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Yeah, who whipped him? Mia? Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
Now Mia has a whip. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't be allowed.
Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
Okay. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then.
For basketball!
Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I wouldn't be allowed. Around that time, I was really close to getting my license. Mia whipped him with her eyes. That's all she needs. I can believe that. Same. She just gives you a look. Phoenix, Miss Miney, your testimony is totally bogus. I wish Mia looked at me like that. Really close to getting my license. So what do you mean by really close?
Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
A permit?
Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is?
I feel like when she does that, she just turns into a typical, like, high school bully. Like, instead of just being kind of, like, airheaded, she turns into a bully. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Wah! Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, like, may I continue?
Yeah, it turns into a mean girl. My sis was a big fan of cars and valued them. Do not bully the Phoenix! She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why does she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but... yeah. I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
Had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. It was a new car?
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
From the UK?
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
I'm gonna need the judge to start doing this and talking like he's airheaded.
The, like, UK? Were those her, like, boyfriend's initials or something?
Okay? That's what you sound like! And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sis's new car was a totally special model from England. Crashed into a center divide, not able to escape, died at the site. The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Totally tired, dropped off to sleep. It was a crash. Woke up in a huge sea of flames. Still half asleep, but opened the right door and got out. Don't remember anything else. If she's to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister. Nurse at the clinic. Overdose to their death. Okay, nothing about the car, really. This might not be what I need to continue. I'm just like seeing if there's anything possibly that pops up. Fruit knife. Photo of her for her driver's license. Treasured possession. Let's look at the profiles. Researching parapsychology. Older sister died in a car accident. Died 1 year ago. Older sister, nurse. Okay. I don't think we have what we need yet. I can get hints if you need. Sure, you can pull them up just in case, but I haven't pressed her on everything yet. I'm just seeing, is there anything that pops out to me that I could use to present against this new dialogue that we got, but it might not be what I need yet. Okay. I just wanted to look over everything. I'm ready. Okay, I'll let you know if I need a hint. Thank you, Ruuuvo. Ruuuvo is on standby. Okay, let me press on this then, actually. We haven't pressed on the information I just got. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So, yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. I wonder if in the original Japanese, if they actually talked about American cars. Because the UK and Japan actually drive on the same side of the road. And the US is the opposite to them. So I wonder if actually they said American in the original. Why are British cars good? But why?
I really like his expression there. The judge, yeah. His surprised face. I think this is the one part of any case I think I understand. Ruuuvo got the brain cell. I remember as well. Oh, okay. So I could ask for help from Wolf or Ruuuvo. Pretty much everyone drives opposite to America. Yeah, I guess so. We just have to be special, don't we? In every way, even if it's bad. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? You! What do you know? Why is she getting all sensitive about this?
That sleek shape, the wild way it starts, the raw feeling of manual transmission, the cool breeze.
Ugh, forgive me. Didn't she say her sister was into cars? She didn't say she shared the same passion. Okay, weird. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Okay. So she gets upset if you talk crap about cool cars. She would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." She's rambling like old bag. Basically, only North America drives on the right side. God. According to the internet, significantly more of the world drives on the right side than on the left. So, how we drive here in the US is the majority of how most countries have their roads set up? Is that what you're saying? Was your sister good at driving?
She was like totally awesome. She like said she was going to be the like racing queen of the nursing world.
No, it's the opposite. More of the world drives on the right than on the left. So that would be us. Yeah, countries that drive on the right: USA, Canada, almost all of Europe, Russia, China, most of Asia. Oh, okay. So yeah, so what PC Man is saying is that most of the world drives on the right, but then some of y'all are saying that that's not true. I'm gonna Google it. Y'all. And like, is it by percentage? You know? Is like 80% of the world's countries driving on the right side? Is that how we're doing the metrics here? Does most of the world drive on the left or the right? About 2/3 of the global population drive on the right side of the street. Alright, so yeah, most of the world, 2/3, drives on the right side. So actually, yeah. We're referring to the road, not the seat. Oh, maybe that's why we're getting confused. I think they meant the road and not the seat. Oh, okay. Then maybe you drive on the right side, but you might have the seat on the other side then? Okay, that's why I got confused. I thought maybe most of the time if you're sitting on the left side of the car, you're driving on the right side of the road. Like that's how it is here. And then in Japan, the driver's on the right side in the right seat, but they drive on the left side of the road. See how confusing this is? Welcome to the Fool Zone. That's okay. Most of the 1/3, is India. Okay. She said she was going to be sorry, let me start over.
She said she was going to be the racing queen of the nursing world.
Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. Off track. That's why I ended up in the passenger seat. I have no idea how common it is to be on the same side of the road as the driver's seat. Right seat, right road. I don't know. I don't care to know necessarily. I think we're getting too complicated. Passenger seat that night. Okay. And that was when the accident occurred, correct?
Yeah. I immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, in a daze.
I think I might know how we're gonna catch her. So she's saying that the car they have is going to have the door like on the other side, the driver's seat on the other side. So I think at some point I'm gonna be able to show, hey, you got out of the car on the wrong side, according to what you told us about the car's origins. Okay, something like that, but I don't know what evidence I'm supposed to use yet. And fled like in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There is something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony, but we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Hold on, my headphones are hurting my head. Okay. All right. A special model from England. That's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night. Okay. What do I have? I don't think I have a picture of the wreckage though, right? This is the murder scene. Like, I know what the issue in her testimony is now, but I'm like, what am I supposed to use to show that? Oh, okay, let me think about this. It must be the article, I think. Two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. So, oh, but it's a little confusing, right? Because we're talking about in the US and the original is in Japan. So, okay, I'm gonna think about it in the context of the game I'm playing, the localized version. Okay. So if we're in America, you're driving on the right side of the road. But what they're saying is that her car was from the UK. So in America, you drive on the right side and the seat is on the left. I'm just gonna, yeah, Japanifornia moment. Yeah, I'm like getting confused here. Okay, so this is the driver and this is the road and this is the space for the passenger. So we're going like this. It's probably opposite for y'all because the camera's mirrored. So this is how it's supposed to be. Right side of the road. So if we're doing that, then the center divide will be on the left. No, yeah, so it'll be on the left, but the driver's side on their car is here. So that means the highway wall is over here, the driver's over here, you crash into the divide, your door is facing away from the divide in a European car. So this is probably the evidence. I need to show that she got out of the passenger side. Well, your car is wrong. Is it the article though? Yeah, the driver fell asleep. I think it's the article. If it's not, I'll think about it some more. Let me save. But that logic is right. I just don't know what exactly the evidence is, but I think it's the article. I ended up in the passenger seat. Well, then maybe I talk to this. Yeah, special model from England. Okay, I present to this and I show the article. Yeah. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door. Oh, it talked about the door. I didn't even notice, but I mean, yeah. But I opened the right door and like got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger's seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver is on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Ah!
Well, what do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Ah!
Get her ass! Order in the court, order! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Ini said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney, yeah. That is what Ini said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ini or Mimi, who was really driving that night? I mean, it was Ini in this case, right? She was driving. Ini Miney. Yes. And the answer is Ini Miney, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Ini Miney just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Miss Ini Miney had not yet received her driver's license. Doesn't mean she couldn't have driven the car. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? All right, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. What? It's still Mimi? It's not Ini because they just told me no. Okay, it's still Mimi Miney then. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Ini Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? No. No! What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? No! This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... I'm getting chills! No way! Oh, it takes off half your health if you get it wrong. Oh my god. She's actually Mimi Miney! What? Oh my god. Mimi Miney. That is your real name. I literally have goosebumps. Really? Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? I remember learning about that. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! What the fuck? That's terrible! So she didn't purposely try to look like her sister, but that's the picture she had, so that's what they did? Sorry. So sorry. Oh my god, I'm like so sorry. I like never curse. That's so weird. Hey, Cuddle, welcome. I'm screaming! I love this twist. I didn't see this coming! It's Gumshoe, obviously. Duh. Oh my god. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Ini Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? Ooh. So actually, I'm not cosplaying Ini Miney. I'm cosplaying Mimi Miney. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Ini Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Ini. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence.
Wow. She's changed her whole identity.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean? Ah!
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. She killed him so that her real identity wouldn't be revealed? She went through all that for that? However, that would not have been possible. Or, I mean, to get revenge for killing her younger sister if they were drugged? Because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive.
This is definitely not how I thought it was gonna go.
And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Oh, so she didn't want to kill Dr. Gray until that was going to happen to her. Watching you play this makes me appreciate the twist so much more. The channeling murder played out the way I kind of thought, but this came out of left field. I had a hunch when she told the judge that he didn't know her actual age. I did think that was weird. I didn't know what it was going to lead to necessarily, but I was like, huh, okay. Well, Miss Ini? I mean, Miss Fun Karma? Eek!
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness?
Ooh? Oh. Here we go.
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too.
I guess I have to take off the hat now. I gotta take off the hat! Her real identity has been revealed. It was hurting my head anyway.
I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? Oh, I know why! I was like, why the hell would she do all that just to become her sister? She did that! I've been thinking this whole time that Dr. Gray was this, you know, the terrible surgeon and he was the one that got them killed and he framed her. She's the one that actually killed all those patients. So she wanted to change her identity so she wouldn't be found guilty and thrown in jail for that crime. Oh my god. So it wasn't revenge because he somehow caused the death of her little sister. No. It was all to save her own ass. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. That's terrible. I've seen the whole trilogy and completely forgot about this twist. Yeah, Rip Valley Girl. Yeah, I'm talking differently because now it's Mimi. Oh no. Gonna hurt Phoenix if we're not careful. She's using the hat to wipe her tears. Just... Be realistic, Bishy. Tear your hat in half. It's certainly stretchy. I don't want to get lipstick on it. It's pretty stretchy. It's actually really cute. I don't want to hurt it. I might wear it for fashion in the future. Such a soap opera moment. All crumpled now. Noah Hoge, fake cosplayer. God. No, it's just patted down by the headphones, dude. Here, I'll give you an ahoge. A little curly one. Wait, I want to make that stay, actually. Now that's an ahoge. Ahoge. A whole gay! There. Just a little circle. The dedication. I'm not gonna cut it, though. I'm not gonna cut it to size. Okay.
I think I understand why. Ini Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
I know it. I know it.
That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Ini Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today.
And you know, we kind of get a hint about this twist, because in the picture, the person who survives the crash has long hair. In the driver's license photo, which I think was taken before the accident, even though she got her license later, in the photo her hair is short. And in this picture, her hair is long but put up in a ponytail. So you kind of do get a little bit of a hint if you're paying attention to the pictures and their hair that something's not right with the identities of the two women. Okay. Well, it doesn't want to stay. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Ini Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. A terrible person, though. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Ini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yow! Oh! Ah! Yow! And one more for good measure. Oh my god! He's dead. That's it. Roll credits. He's dead. Phoenix is dead. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham. We just witnessed a murder. Now then, huh? It looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Writer gains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Do we still need to prove that the aunt was involved, though? That is all. This court is adjourned. Is it? Oh, okay. Maybe we prove it later? Or it's not important? I don't know. I don't know. Just when you thought you had everything figured out. That's why it's called Turnabout. When I joked earlier... Oh, hold on. Let me see. When I joked earlier that she looked like her sister when she was snapping, I didn't think this twist was coming. I mean, yeah, we probably figured that she just looked similar to her sister because they're related. Who pays attention to hair? Couldn't be me. Mia about to just the baby to throw... Oh, tell the baby to throw hands, hearing her talk about spirit channeling like that. Get his ass, no! Me next, oh my god. He lived a good life, F. Rip Phoenix. Oh. Mia's about to use the baby to throw hands, hearing her talk about spirit channeling. How dare! June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. at District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh! It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. Y'all not about to make me cry again over these girls? That's right. It smelled like her sister. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Ini Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Ini Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Because of you? Maya? I like this song. Oh, because of Pearl? Because she wanted Pearl to be the new, you know, the next up-and-coming leader? Because it could have been for herself, but it could have also been for her daughter. I think I'll say Pearl, right? Oh god, I don't know. I'll say Pearl. I don't know if that's the right answer, though. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Kurain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family. My aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Right, I forgot about that. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearl's would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Oh. Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13. This is different. My precious Pearl. Ah, okay, so we still got her in jail. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. She's evil.
But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Oh, we haven't seen the last of her, huh? Your time will come. Scary. Scary lady. Episode 2, reunion and turnabout, the end! We finish yet another episode! A brand new episode has been added. Episode 3, turnabout Big Top. Big Top? Like a circus? Congrats, thank you! Yeah, we did it! We did it! Saving content. Alright. Well, we could probably keep going a little bit. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad that this hat came in the mail in time for me to do this cosplay. The last day. Thank you, thank you. The last day that we get to see that character, at least to my knowledge. I don't know if she'll pop back up in the future. Don't tell me. We'll see. But presumably she's in jail now, so I don't think we would see her. But yeah, let me just catch up with chat and then we can probably get into the next episode a little bit. Why not? This is so cute, also unsettling. I guess because of the channeling. Hugs. The music. Strange how Mia is dead but not dead. Yeah, like she's dead but Maya still gets to see her sometimes, but not all the time. Just her 8-year-old cousin channeling her spirit. No biggie. Totally normal. Believe in your gut. Yep, I got it. She's in jail. Hey, Mystic, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Okay, Scar, have fun in solitary. Yeah, solitary's bad. How does she know she's suitable? She's only 8 years old. Even at 8 years old, apparently she is very, very good at channeling. She is a very strong mystic. She doesn't even know what a train is, thanks to you, Morgan. Yeah, she's so sheltered. Like, even if she were to become the next leader of the village, she doesn't know much. Like, that you can't do that. She would not be able to carry out all her duties because all she would know is that one village. But you have to have some worldly experience. Can I assume that you enjoyed that case? I did! I think that was a really good twist. I didn't see it coming necessarily. There were like some hints here and there, but I didn't put it together until like the last second, of course. But yeah, that was good. I got goosebumps from the twist. I think I got goosebumps the first day that I streamed this as well. The first day I streamed Ace Attorney. Just from like the passion of like, I guess me voice acting all the characters and how fun it was. But that time it was like, like the realization gave me goosebumps, I guess. I am also glad about the beret. Yeah, I'm so glad I got to cosplay Ini Miney, who's actually Mimi Miney. I don't know if I'll ever bring this to a convention. It's very much a closet cosplay. I just bought the beret. I'm able to use my real hair. It's a little flattened out because of the headphones, but and I'm just missing the symbol on the shirt. So technically I could probably cosplay this to a con someday, but it's fun cosplaying on stream too. I only have to have the shirt and the wig and the makeup. I am wearing a skirt, but it's not the right kind. It's the skirt that she's wearing is like a long brown one. I don't have that, but you know. Yeah. Get ready for one of the worst cases next. Oh no. Oh God. All right. Oh, she's in the anime, right. Okay. I guess we'll see her again then. Death has no consequence in Ace Attorney. We are all immortal. Who's taking care of Pearl now? Yeah, that's right. I guess Maya. That's her closest relative, right? God, and then Maya's only 18. Like, she's so young to be caring for a little kid now. My God. We are. She's our daughter now. Any Mimi Miney Mo? Where's Mo? Phoenix collecting daughters and sisters like trading cards at this point. Goosebumps and epiphany moments are why I like the series. Yeah, it's so fun. And I was theorizing on this one so hard too. And I was right on some things, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. Right? I don't know. I can't remember now. But even if I'm not right in the theorizing stage, it's fun learning the truth. Turnabout Big Top is infamous in the fandom. Oh no. I have not heard about that. The last case is really good though, so look forward to that. Okay. Alright, well, I guess let's jump into it then. Case 4 is a masterpiece. Ooh. Okay, so we just gotta get through this one. And then we can get to the good one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and non-binary peeps, prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Oh, yep, it's a circus. Who's this? The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. I like the makeup. Oh. They're floating. They're flying! That first drawing when they came out, though, from the lion's mouth, it looked like an Ace Attorney OC or something. Where'd they go? Magic! December 26, 8:12 p.m. Very big circus entrance. Oh!
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Her face. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
I guess she really has been exercised. I haven't had to do the demon voice yet. Phoenix taking Maya and Pearls out. Yep, his 2 daughters.
It's the baby!
Are we about to see Robin's origin story? Robin, like from Batman? It's he. Gave me vibes of the character from Knights. Oh, yeah! Something about this music is very unsettling to me. Yeah, it was really loud for me, too. I love Pretzel? Oh, because their hair looks like a pretzel. I love Pretzel's happy animation so much. Yes, like Batman. Okay. I wasn't sure. Robin from the circus, the Flying Graysons. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kurain village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Ah, okay. We know Batman adopts Robin, but don't know, like, what happened beforehand. Okay, so he was in a circus! Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self.
Ah, it's time to go. You're right. We can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remembered the train.
Of course I did.
Oh yeah, that's her happy animation. So cute.
But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it, really.
You are going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearly! Look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick!
Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Maya is like Pearl's big sister now. Yeah! Oh. December 28, 9:12 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. was jamming out, Phoenix. God.
Nick, it's terrible.
Ah, Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here, too.
Would you listen to her?
Huh? She's probably being serious about something. The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office. What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
The TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Berry Big Circus. The Berry Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Berry Big Circus.
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max. They arrested Max Galactica.
Look at that makeup. Maximilian Galactica. Popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Oh my god. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Look at this guy! Oh my goodness. Look at that hair. Fabulous. And unfortunately might be a murderer.
All right, Nick. I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What?
See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What? Okay, Bishi, are you gonna cosplay this guy by the end of the trial? No! I would need extensions for my hair. He's got the pink hair and purple theme that suits you. No, no, no! Please, have mercy. What, do you want to make the suit then? Huh? Ruuuvo? You want to make the suit for me? Hmm? Is that what you want to do? I don't think so. I don't think so. We already gotta make the shirt for Seunghee. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Don't dig a hole for yourself now. You don't want to do that. Now, the thing is, I could make the cosplay, but I've only made one cosplay before. I am more inexperienced than, Ruuuvo. Ruuuvo, challenge accepted. He looks like a Sailor Moon character. He does. I can't think of a bad song in Ace Attorney. It's just great. Yeah, all the music is so good. Still has the Steel Samurai ringtone. It's a sweet ringtone. It really is. Alright, let's check on the plant. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. You want Charlie to help you. Alright, let's just go ahead and go. Detention Center. December 28, 11:19 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh, Maya, please! Oh my goodness. Hey, Yak. The Kuza. Welcome, welcome. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? I did describe him as fabulous. Welcome to the visitor's room. Did you just throw cards at us? Sir, you threw the cards and they're just like against the glass.
Charlie is doing his part. He is cleaning the oxygen. Phoenix is ungrateful.
Now that you do gardening, do you guys also name your plants? We have not named our plants. I'll get to attached and cry. Yeah, we actually haven't named any of them. We have a lot. I think if we still had just those 2 first succulents that we got, we probably would have named them, but I don't know, there's just so many, I think I would forget which plant is who, you know? So we haven't named them. And actually, speaking of plants, one of them has like dropped one of the little leaves, one of the succulents, and it started growing roots all by itself and we didn't even realize. So I gotta take a picture and post it later, but it's the succulent that has like a long leaf on it, and it's starting to grow tiny little baby leaves on the end, and it's so cute. So basically our plant had a baby. I didn't know the plant was pregnant, but it's a baby now. And then in unfortunate news, our zucchini are under attack. We found a bunch of little caterpillars on our zucchini plants today. We've been noticing that some of the leaves have holes in them, so we were trying to figure out what pest was eating them. And just today we actually saw the caterpillars that were eating it, so we did have to get rid of the caterpillars. And the thing is, I love caterpillars, so I felt really, really bad having to get rid of them, but they were going to eat up every single inch of our plants before they even have a chance to grow and produce zucchini. So had to get rid of them, unfortunately, which is just a factor of gardening. You have to protect your plants from pests and stuff. But yeah, so we're dealing with pests now. Of course, we have a garden and now we're dealing with pests. This is our first time though. Sometime the wormies gotta go. Yeah, sadly. Oh, he's JoJo posing, yes. Yeah, that succulent is hardy. The leaf that fell shouldn't have taken root, but it did. Yeah, like without us intervening at all, it just started propagating, so there we go. We might be able to have more than one now. The succulent also dropped another piece today, so we're gonna try propagating the leaf and repotting the whole thing. Yeah, so our succulents are growing. Hopefully, they all grow. Welcome to the visitor's room.
It's Max! Nick, look! It's the real Maximilian Galactica!
All right, sweetie, pick a card, any card.
He called me sweetie! Oh, Nick!
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
Oh, Maya. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie.
Don't fall for his sweet talk, Maya!
The Ace of Hearts.
Ah! He got it! He got it! Nick, look! He got it!
Of course he did. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. One of several? He has more than one heart? Maximilian Galactica is confusing me in ways I didn't know were possible, and that's why, he's awesome. Do you think Charlie is a succulent? No, I think Charlie is... Oh, what are those plants called? It's some kind of a plant with, like, large leaves that you would keep indoors. I don't know the exact kind. Oh, is it a fern, actually? Is that what the leaves look like? I'm trying to remember Charlie and now I'm having trouble. I think it's actually a fern, yeah. Do you think Charlie's a succulent? Yes. Who's Charlie? Yeah, Mia's plant. I think he's a fern. Okay, yeah, fern. Yeah, we need to go to the office to see him again.
Oh, Max.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
Eek. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Or driver. Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card, any card. He is not interested. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Ugh.
Oh, yes!
Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing. Nick said, "You are cringe!"
Nothing to look at. Yeah, it's just the same room. I'm a lawyer, actually.
What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think.
I don't like this Max fella. I don't think I do.
He's guilty. Job well. Job well done, everyone. Let's go home. Phoenix, you just posted cringe, bro. Oh, internet cut out. What did I miss? We've been introduced to this new character called Max Galactica, and he is apparently guilty of a murder. And Maya is a huge fan of his. It's David Bowie. Next subathon goal, Max Galactica cosplay. Oh God, I don't even know how we would make that jacket. Look at the decal we would have to do on that, huh? I'm sure someone has cosplayed him and done an amazing job.
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Geebus, what in the world?
What? Are you okay, Max?
If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight! Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyways, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous! I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. No. Y'all need Gabush. Gabush. How dare you compare this man to Kira? The only thing Max is guilty of is killing the runway with his style! Hold on, that calls for this. Why isn't it working? There you go! It's a little delayed. Very Big Circus.
You're signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, right?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus, but to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
I made all the old, crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances.
Maya looks a bit down. He's not that stunning. The face stars are too big. Max would definitely sing, "Let's get some shoes." Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then, why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes.
That's all you talked about? Oh, sorry. That's all you talked about? Of course! It was a fabulous chat! Uh-huh. Whoa, 3. Just fabulous. I mean, ugh, now he's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder.
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what?
Max.
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke.
Look at Max. He's crushed.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm an attorney. Please, help me! I didn't kill nobody! His eyelash! His eyelash! Hold on. I can match. No, I'm not copying the mascara. I'm not going that far. Of course they were fake! Of course they were fake! Let's see if it goes back on. Hold on. Actually, I have a mirror. Maybe it'll last till the end of the stream. Bishi, no! Bishi, yes! Live cosplay! It's gonna fly! You know what? If it does, it'll be funny. It's fine. If he calls her sweetie one more time, there really will be a murder here. He says fabulous more than Von Karma says foolish. Oh yeah. So that's how people get such long eyelashes. I think that my natural eyelashes aren't really that short anyway, but if you want a more dramatic effect, like if you're cosplaying or something, someone who's very feminine or has a lot of eyelash volume, then yeah, that's what falsies are for. Or if you just feel like having long eyelashes that are more dramatic than what you usually have. That's the fun of makeup. Please help me, I didn't kill nobody.
Didn't kill nobody?
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane! I could never!
Max?
I swear! I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Oh, should I be giving him a southern accent? Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really. Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Oh, it was southern, sorry.
Max?
Yes?
What's your real name?
It's Billy Bob Jones! What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin. Just a Billy Bob Jones country bumpkin.
Billy Bob Jones. Billy Bob! He should be southern only when he's crying. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of Hearts, right? Well, how'd he got it right again. What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. So he just calls everyone sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick.
Ah, so I would have to do that. Okay. He's not from Texas. He's from Virginia or something. Your Max Galactica and Billy Bob voices are just gonna slur together into Heisenberg. I know. I'm just like super fabulous, sweetie. Don't you think so, Ethan? That I'm super freaking fabulous? I guess he just calls people he trusts, sweetie. Didn't trust you before his meltdown. I guess so. He wants to get on our good side, maybe. Well, I guess we'll try this. When you make absolutely fabulous magic, it costs enormous sums of money, sums that will boggle your mind. He wasn't making enough money, that's why, I mean, he was talking to the guy about his pay.
That's why you went to his room that night?
I went to ask him for a fabulous raise. I wonder how people can lie with such a straight face. Alright, well, I don't know if we have everything we need because we just started, but let's see what happens. Why are you lying, Billy Bob? Why the lies? Meeting with Russell. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I have absolutely nothing. Yeah.
We'll have to come back later.
Well, oh, yeah. So I don't know if the plant is a fern, but it's certainly not a succulent. December 28, Write and Code Law Offices. Alright, we've got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going.
Okay.
What's the matter? You seem down.
Maximilian Galactica. Who would have guessed he was a country bumpkin?
Uh-oh. Now what do we do?
Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to the witnesses, gather evidence.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We still don't even know what happened in the first place.
You don't have enough information to make a case yet. I could have sworn I've heard that before. Well, we never have enough information. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. Alright. What happens if I do this?
Well, your badge is still shining. Barely.
It may be showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing.
You sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you've shown it to me?
She's right. I whip it out at the drop of a hat. Alright. Charlie got so much foliage, though. Good for him. Good for him! Good for Charlie. What a sweet, sweet little plant. Alright, well, I think that now is as good a time as any to do a little bit of a stream end. I think I'm gonna be ending the stream here, especially I keep feeling like my eyelash is gonna fly off my face. So we will get deeper into episode 3 next time I play Justice for All, which unfortunately won't be for a little while. As I said in an announcement in the Discord, and I will talk about this on social media over the weekend, I think, I will not be here next Friday, and after that I won't be back to streaming until the following Wednesday. And next week, and the week after that, we won't be returning to our normal schedule. Next week, I'm going to be playing All Judgment for the 14th, 15th, and 16th to try and get closer to finishing it before Lost Judgment comes out. And when we get back on that Wednesday, the 22nd, that day and the next will probably be us playing games together to celebrate my birthday and 3 years of streaming on Twitch. And then that Friday might turn into us playing Lost Judgment, or maybe just playing more games together, or something like that. And then the next week we should be going back to normal at that point. And then October is happening, which means we're gonna play scary games, so we might only do one more Justice for All stream before October, where I'll be putting Ace Attorney down for about a month, and then coming back to it later. So yeah, we're gonna get one more stream at the end of the month, I think, for Ace Attorney. After that, it's gonna be a hot minute till we get back to it. But we did a lot today. I'm so glad I got to cosplay this character and have fun voicing her. We will be back to Ace Attorney later. But yeah, I hope y'all had a wonderful time. I had a lot of fun with the stream today. So glad we got to finish that last case and get into the next episode. Let me catch up with y'all before I say goodnight. Just a little bit of stream end as a treat. But is it a treat? Is it really? That was a fabulous stream. Thank you. Bishi can have little stream end as a treat. I mean, I do get to go have a little snack after stream, so it is a little bit of a reward. Seriously though, that was so much fun. Yeah, I had so much fun today. I'm so glad I cosplayed Ini Miney. I still can't get her name right.
Like, good night, all of you bishes. That was, like, super fun and stuff. I, like, need my beauty sleep, though, so, like, I'll catch you later, I guess.
Thank you for that last Ini Miney quote. But yeah, I wish you all a wonderful night. Let me find someone to raid to take y'all to. But yeah, there's our Discord there. It's open to anybody. You don't have to be subscribed to join. We hang out there all the time and talk about different things. We were talking about the PlayStation Showcase a lot in there earlier today. Talk about cosplay, stuff like that. Also, it's the best place to be for updates about the stream. They are the first ones to know in that Discord. It's where our community gathers, and we try to do fun community stuff every now and then too. Otherwise, I hope I see you guys tomorrow, and I hope y'all have a great night. See you next time. Bye-bye!